And welcome back, sports fans, for third period action. Official's blowing his whistle. He's ready to go. 19-second power play for the Trackers. And puck is won by the Trackers. And it'll be Kindrat controlling on his own blue line. He gets it off the boards onto the skate of Lee. Lee takes control of the puck. He's onto the stick of Kimmy. Kimmy's going to cross the blue line. Slap shot's going to miss and hit the glass in behind the netminder. It's going to be knocked down by Lang. Lang's going to try to push that puck to the corner. Bounces off a few skates. And it'll be over the stick of Kindrat and down the ice. And Kindrat will go back into his own zone to get the puck. And he eludes the forecheck. He moves the puck up to Lang. Lang's going to move the puck up to Kindrat. And puck's going to come back to Lang. He's going to try to chip that down. He gets taken out. And the SSAC Don Wheaton player plays it down into the Tracker zone below the goal line. And Kindrat can't handle the puck cleanly. He tries to poke it past the forechecker, is unable to do so. Logan Kimmy blows a tire. He gets that puck up to Kindrat. Kindrat's going to put the puck over to Lang. Lang's going to get taken out on the blue line. And below the goal line, SSAC's going to regroup. And they move that puck out of the reach of the forward. And as it crosses the goal line, we get ourselves an icing call. So with 18:55 left, that puck will come all the way back down into the SSAC zone to what looks to be like the right of the netminder. Lowen to take the face-off draw. Puck's going to roll forward into the corner. It's going to wrap around the boards, come to the near side. They get it to the blue line and out. And back at his own blue line will be Kyle Schwantz going to his partner, Connor Brown. Connor Brown trying to stretch the ice out, throws the puck up. Florian had already vacated the spot that Brown was going to. And so SSAC pushes the puck down below the goal line of the Trackers, sits beside the net, and Schwantz is able to clear it into the corner as it was rolling through the blue paint. And that puck's going to bounce up high, and they're going to call a glove pass. So that one should come outside of the Trackers' blue line. 18:20 left in game 3 of 3 for the weekend for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers. Ahead 2-0 with Nathan Brownlee out on the ice with Marcus Ruhl and Justin Brownlee on forward group, Tyler Turner and Duncan Ross. Faced off one by Nathan Brownlee, back to Turner to Ross, up to Ruhl. Ruhl gets harassed from the back. He loses possession of the puck, and stepping up on the puck is the SSAC D-man, and he plays it to the middle of the ice, and the puck is centered from the boards and is cleared to the corner by Turner. It comes up the near side, and it's kept in by the SSAC forward. And Ross bounces the player off the puck. He's going to take possession of it. He flips it up through the middle of the ice. Justin Brownlee now going to apply some pressure, and the netminder will just put a glove on it as it rolls to the blue ice, and he'll get a stoppage of play with 17:48 left in the third period. So they'll line it up to the right of the netminder. Nathan Brownlee will stay out with Marcus Ruhl and Justin Brownlee. Kindrat and Viens will be out on the point. One straight back to Kindrat. Kindrat looks. He's going to put it down low into the skates of Justin Brownlee. It's going to come back to the point, and Kindrat buries it into the shin pads of the SSAC forward. And both players lunge, and the Trackers are going to get a tripping penalty out of this. So Connor Kindrat's going to go for 2, but SSAC's first to the puck again, and so late hit by the SSAC forward onto Ruhl. He'll pick his stick back up, and Kindrat will go 2 for tripping. Already sure of that, as they already got 2 minutes up on the board before the officials there. Interference, they'll call it. 2 minutes nonetheless. So Nick Lowen take the face-off draw to the right of the netminder, Hatton. Face-off won by Lowen. Ross buries it up the boards. It makes its way to the hash marks. Lowen will get to it and battle and get it out of the zone, and Don Wheaton will be back to their own zone to regroup. Back below the goal line, that'll be London, who cycles down, and now they're going to go to the far point, and over comes London to take the body. He bumps the player as he dumps it in, and Ross will get it. He gets it up the boards. It's going to be kept in at the blue line temporarily. Bounces over the defender, and now Lowen tries to get it to Florian, or to London. It's intercepted. Lowen will come back. He's going to bury this one around the boards. It'll have enough juice just to get out of the zone. And it's onto the stick of London's going to drop it to Menard. Menard's going to come in. He's going to shoot. Oh, he just misses high and wide. Off the bench comes Florian. He's able to keep that one down, and over around the boards the puck does go all the way to Connor Brown. Connor Brown at his own blue line plays it to Menard. Menard's going to play it off the boards and down the ice, and here comes Owen Florian. He's going to pressure the netminder to make a play, and he chases the player back below the goal line. He reaches in for the puck. The SSAC defender is going to slow things down. He moves it to the middle of the ice now, and the forward for the Don Wheaton Chevrolet is going to move the puck up the boards. It's kept in at the point. Point shots off the stick of Menard, and that's going to be slapped down the ice by Florian. Netminder is going to stop it up, and the defender will come back to it. He makes his way from below the goal line. He comes back to the near side with it. His partner is having a little bit of trouble as he's being harassed by two forecheckers. Don Wheaton does get it to the neutral zone and to the blue line, and they get it all the way in. It's just off the pad of Hatton, and it sits there. Don Wheaton goes and collects the puck, and they are going to set up below the goal line. They move it to the hash marks, back down towards the corner. 3 seconds left in the minor penalty to Kindrat. Puck's attempted to be centered, rolls to the corner. It's back below the goal line again, and Lee comes and applies some pressure. Connor Brown comes to help Lee out as he pushes the Don Wheaton player. Centering pass comes to the point. Point man's going to have to just dump that one in. It's deflected high and behind the net, and it's still in the far corner back below the goal. Connor Brown takes the body once again, and the puck's going to squirt free for Brown. Brown's reaching for the puck, trying to get it up to Kimmy. Puck's off the skate of Kindrat, and that puck's going to be bounced onto Landon Hatton, and they want him to play it. And it's up to Kindrat. Kindrat loses the puck off his stick. Kindrat goes below his own goal. He's going to try to gather speed. He's going to flip this puck up high. It's going to bounce to Rule, and this one's going to be called offside. And so Don Wheaton's going to make their way out of their zone now, and it's going to roll towards Schwantz. Schwantz comes cross ice to Ross. Ross with the puck's moving his way up. It's off the stick of Don Wheaton. Don Wheaton's going to put it wide of the goal. It bounces in behind the net, collected by Schwantz. Kyle Schwantz gets it to Rule. Rule plays it back to Schwantz. Schwantz can't clear. Rule's trying to get it to the blue line. He takes the body. It's going to be shot into the far corner. It's going to bounce to Kindrat. Kindrat's going to play that up and out of play. And as the puck leaves the playing surface, the whistle goes. And with 14:09, we get a stoppage of play. It's your NEBC and Yukon Trackers still up 2-0. So they'll line it up to the left of Landon Hatton. It'll be Nathan Brownlee taking the face-off draw. And down into the corner it comes to Kindrat, and that puck's going to be kept in by Don Wheaton. Kindrat has his stick lifted and the puck taken away. And Nathan Brownlee's going to help that puck back. Viens puts it back below the goal line. And so Don Wheaton applying a little bit of a forecheck, trying to get that puck towards the tracker zone. Don Wheaton wigs and zigs and zags. They get the puck to the point, onto the forehand shot, saved by the netminder. And Don Wheaton forward tries to crash the net, and he's kindly escorted from the front of the net. So 13:39 left. Trackers have to keep their foot down and keep pushing forward. I'd like to say hi to Caden Fournette if he's watching the game today. Went in to see the specialist this morning after being injured in last night's game, and hope you're doing well there, Caden. Team's thoughts are with you. So they're going to line it up to the right of the Don Wheaton netminder. Nick Lohan will take the face-off draw between London and Menard. Puck's going to be one back to the blue line and out. Schwantz races towards it. He's dumping it in. Trackers tag up, and the forecheck will develop. Don Wheaton forced up the far side. Intercepted by Menard, but taken away by Don Wheaton. Don Wheaton working up the ice into the shin pads of Schwantz, onto the stick of Brown. Brown puts it to the open wing, and it'll be Chase London who gets the puck. And sticks going flying, and Don Wheaton goes back to the far side, and nobody covering for the pinching D-man. Brown, and London looking to take the body. As he does so, gets possession of the puck. He plays it over to Lowen. Lowen will dump that puck in, and Menard and Lowen will force the puck. And Menard gets to the puck and takes it to the corner. He bounces off the check, and the puck's in the skates of Lowen. Lowen gets taken out from the back, and there'll be a cross-checking penalty. Oh, just wide off the stick of Kimmy. And here comes Ross, who takes the Don Wheaton player out. He's trying to get his stick back as he pushes the player further into the ice. And so it'll be Don Wheaton, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Oh, 4 for head contact. My apologies. Didn't think we were in Fort McMurray, I guess, Mr. Viens. Curtis Lee take the faceoff draw. 4-minute power play for the Trackers. It'll be Brownlee with the puck. He's looking backside over to Kindred, who's dropping down. Kindred now down below the circle, makes his way to the front of the net, has the puck taken away. It's going to be kept in at the blue line by Lee. Lee plays it back down to Kindred. Kindred comes back to Lee. Lee from the top of the circle back to Kindred. Kindred walks in. Kindred shoots off the pads of the netminder and into the corner. Kindred still has the puck. He's working out from the corner. He's going to make his way, tries to play it down to Lang. Puck's intercepted by Don Wheaton. And it's going to be Lee plays it down low to Lang. Lang's going to get it over to Lee. Lee has his lane open up. Lee shoots. Oh, he misses and hits the boards in behind the netminder. And it'll be Brownlee now racing towards the puck. Brownlee collects the puck. He's going to weave back down and give it to Kindrat. Kindrat comes all the way up to Turner. Turner makes his way up the near side. He's going to cross the blue line. He gets taken over the boards. Here comes Lang, try to help him out. He takes the body. Puck's going to roll to the blue line. And they're going to say it came out. It's pretty close, seeing all blue ice, so maybe the stick twisted back or maybe it didn't, but offside is the call. And so 3:03 left in the power play with 11:35 left in the third period. Trackers looking to extend their lead with the man advantage. Face-off won by Don Wheaton, and Kimmy gets a stick up into the Don Wheaton play, clearing the puck. Lowen's going to put it on the boards for Kindrat. Kindrat's Don Wheaton putting it back towards the net, and it'll be Landon Hatton just covering the puck just to get a stoppage in play. And so when you play the puck, you got to play it a little bit harder and further away from the pressure than that, and Landon Hatton will make sure he does so next time. Lowen to take the face-off draw, loses it to the Don Wheaton forward. It's off the skates of the two Tracker players who closed down the shooting lane, and now Kindred gets lined up by the Don Wheaton player. Puck's going to come back to Kindred. Kindred keeps it in and onside, and he's going to come to the near side to Ross. Ross looks towards net, shot right into the logo of the Don Wheaton netminder, and we get a stoppage of play. So they're going to line it up to the left of the Don Wheaton tendy. Curtis Lee take the face-off draw. Face-off's going to be one back to Ross. Ross waits for the puck. He plays it down to Lang. Lang moves it out to London. London in front, rebound. It's going to be swatted out of the air and put down below the goal line by Ross to Lang. Lang comes all the way out to Kindrat. Kindrat's going to play it over to Lee. Lee and Kindrat play pass over on the far wall to the middle. It's going to bounce. Lang has it from behind the net, tries to wrap around, nets off. And so we get a stoppage of play as the netminder lunges and dislodges the net. As Lang tried to drag it from the far side over around to the near side. And so it'll be Curtis Lee take the face-off draw. Minute 54 left in the 4-minute head contact penalty. London's going to control, sets up, decides to shoot, just goes wide and off the board. It's going to bounce, batted out of the air by the Don Wheaton penalty killers. And Turner quickly back to the puck, gets it over to Kindrat. Kindrat's going to put it on the stick of London. London makes his way up the ice. And London's going to roll that down slowly into the corner. Lang puts it over to London. London's going to put it up the boards to Turner. Turner controls top of the circle, looks to shoot, puts it over to Kindrat. Kindrat's going to put it into the middle, and Don Wheaton's going to get it to the blue line. 2-on-1's going to ensue. Trackers are going to have to quickly get back, and Curtis Lee intercepts the pass. Curtis Lee now has it. He's trying to get over the blue line. And the puck goes in before Lee goes in, and so offside is the call. And so with 1:10 left, Trackers will change things up. .9:42 left in your third period. Nick Lowen take the face-off draw. Puck's going to be bouncing out towards Turner. Turner will shoot that one in around the glass. It's going to roll to the near side. And quickly to the puck is Nick Lowen and Devin Menard. Devin Menard now trying to maintain possession of the puck. It's going to roll to Kimmy. Kimmy's pressed along the boards. Kimmy being harassed from the back. Kimmy trying to pull up and come back towards the corner, trying to kick the puck down low. And puck's on the boards. And the officials want them to play. It's going to bounce to Turner. Turner drags it to the middle over to Ross. Ross is going to wind. Shot! And netminder's going to squeeze and get a whistle with 9:10 left in the third period. We are going to have another face-off to the left of the tendy. So Nick Lowen take the face-off draw. He's trying to go board side. It's off the skates of Kimmy. Back to Lowen, back to Ross. And feeding it backside was Lowen to Kindrat. Down low to Menard. Menard looking to the middle of the ice, right through the stick of Lowen. And that one will come all the way down to the tracker zone. Hatton's going to let it set up for Ross. Ross behind his own net, stops up, comes back this side. He puts that puck up onto the stick of Nick Lowen. Nick Lowen makes his way around to check, but he loses possession of the puck, and now Ross will have to collect it inside his own blue line. He puts it on the stick of Kimmy. Kimmy's going to come up through the neutral zone as the Don Wheaton player had blown a tire. And it's going to be wrapped around the boards, and it's going to come right to the Don Wheaton player. And Lowen takes the body on the Don Wheaton player who's prepared for that. Centering pass goes wide off the stick of the defender, Kindrat. Puck's played down low by Lowen. Two SSAC players on the puck. SSAC's going to control at the blue line, shot towards the net. It's going to bounce out from behind the goal to the near side. Kimmy can't clear. He's being pressed down by the Sexsmith pinch. And that puck's down low. Ross will battle with it with the two SSAC players. And it will be Landon Hatton gets the paddle down, gets the glove on it, and gets a stoppage of play with 7:59 left in your third period. 2-0 is the score for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers. So Nathan Brownlee, Marcus Rule, and Justin Brownlee will be out on the ice with Tyler Turner and Jaden Viens. Face-off won by SSAC. Shots doesn't come. It's cleared out of the zone by Rule. And SSAC will dump that back in from the red line. Intercepted by Viens at the top of the blue line. He's looking up through the middle to Justin Brownlee. Puck's going to roll to Marcus Rule. And Rule is going to center the puck to Brownlee. Brownlee with a quick shot. Rebound by Rule, and call the cops. SSAC netminder just robbed Marcus Rule from the side of the net, flashing the leather to maintain the 2-goal deficit. So Nathan Brownlee, Justin Brownlee, Marcus Rule are going to stay out. See if they can get a better result. Puck's going to go into the corner. Nathan Brownlee will be first to get it. He rolls it up the boards towards Justin. SSAC intercepts. They control on the boards and are looking to move the puck up the neutral zone. Viens intercepts the pass. Puck's picked off his stick and pushed down the length of the ice. Icing's waved off. First to the puck will be Turner. Turner stops up and gives himself a little bit of time. He's going to move the puck up the ice, and it's off the back of Brownlee. Rule gets it to Nathan Brownlee. Nathan Brownlee busting in, and he's harassed from the back side as he's stick down. And Nathan Brownlee takes a slash across the thighs, and SSAC's going to move the puck out of the zone into the neutral zone. They go cross ice. They put it on the stick of Kyle Schwantz. Schwantz is going to go over to his partner, Connor Brown. Connor Brown misses the stick of Marcus Rule, and it rolls to the neutral zone. And SSAC making their way up. Brown stepping up, and that puck's going to come free for Florian. Florian reaching for it. SSAC's going to play the puck down onto their stick and stop up beside their goal. They're going to come back out the other side, moving up the neutral zone, and Lowen puts on the brakes, and the Don Wheaton player loses the handle. The puck rolls to one of his teammates. Puck's rolled around the board. It's going to be kept in at the far blue line. Shot off the shin pads of Lowen. Lowen's able to clear. He pushes the puck over to Owen Florian's side. And Florian now applying pressure, takes the puck away, taking it towards the net. And netminder doesn't know where it is. And it was underneath him, and he rolled up and over, and there was a loose puck there, but the official gave him the benefit of the doubt. So 6:14 left in the third period. We're going to have a stoppage of play and a face-off to the left of Don Wheaton's netminder. Nick Lowen looks in. And he's going to battle, take the puck up to Ross. It's going to come back down into the corner to Menard. Menard's going to work it off the boards over to Turner. Turner was already outside the blue line, so he's whacks it back in. Trackers have to tag up and come back on the forecheck. It's off the knees of Lowen and put back down into the corner by Florient. And now it'll be Menard first to the puck, trying to push it back to Turner. Turner with the shot into the glove of the netminder. He looked that one in all the way. And if you can see it that well, you might as well just picked it up and put it there. So they'll line it up to the right of the tendy this time. Nick Lowen looks in, puck's going to bounce past Menard. Don Wheaton's going to make their way out through the neutral zone. They're going to dump it in from the red line, and in pursuit of it is the forecheck. And Turner's taken out and pushed backwards on his... As he's trying to play the puck, he gets up to his feet, and it's now Nick Lowen behind the goal. Turner reaching for the puck, pushing the player off of it. He'll get his stick on it, rolls it up to Menard. Menard's going to get it to Florient. Florient pulls it towards the other side, and he'll dump it into the far corner. He battles down low to go get it. Puck bounces over Menard and comes to the near side. Don Wheaton now makes their way up the ice, and Connor Brown comes across ice to force the puck off the Don Wheaton stick, and Florient's able to get it down below the goal line again. Don Wheaton now controlling. They get it up to the top of the circles. They make their way into the neutral zone, and a 2-on-3 ensues. Don Wheaton with the puck. Lang's going to take the puck away now. He gives it up to Lee. Don Wheaton on a change. Over to Lang. Lang's going to shoot. Pad save to Lee. Lee's going to take the puck. He's got time and space, but he runs into his own player, Kimmy, and the puck's played back to Connor Brown. Connor Brown puts it towards the net. Loose puck. It's going to come over towards Lang's side. Lang has a puck, stick in his arms. Lee's going to get the rebound. Oh, just wide of the net. And now Brown pinches in, but he can't keep it in as it goes underneath his stick. And so it'll be Logan Kimmy from his own blue line. Kimmy plays it out of the reach of everybody, and as this one crosses the goal line, that one's going to be called for icing. So we're down to 4 minutes and 24 seconds. And it'll be a defensive zone face-off for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers. Coming to the left of the netminder, Landon Hatton. And so Nick Lowen take the face-off. Puck's going to bounce to the Don Wheaton player, and it's cleared by Connor Kindrat, and Chase London will pursue the puck. On the forecheck, he bounces it off the Don Wheaton player's stick. It bounces right to the other defensive partner. It's chipped up the ice, and it'll be Viennes who gets that puck back into the neutral zone. Don Wheaton's going to have to pull up as their players were offside on the rush. And so Don Wheaton gets it in their own zone. They bring it to the blue line. The players bounced into the boards by London. Puck's going to roll along the blue line. And here comes London trying to reach for it. Puck's going to roll all the way to Kindrat. Kindrat comes to Viennes near side. Up off the skates of London. Bounces to Lowen. Lowen has the puck now. He's going to put it back to the blue line to Viennes. Viennes keeps it in. And now it's going to be a break. Connor Kindrat's going to put the pressure on. And a great defensive play by Connor Kindrat as he reached around and touched the puck off the SSAC player's stick. And the Don Wheaton player goes flying into the net. And so, no shot on goal. Don Wheaton's wondering why there isn't a penalty. Well, he did touch the puck before the player went flying, so that typically is the call. So Nathan Brownlee take the faceoff draw. We got a bagel up on the board still. And Don Wheaton gathers possession of it. They play it cross ice. And the Don Wheaton player goes hard into the net. And now there's going to be some fighty time as Nathan Brownlee puts the SSAC player into a headlock and drags him to the ice. And so Nathan Brownlee will go to the penalty box. Duncan Ross looks like he's on his way to the penalty box. Would never thunk it there, Mr. Viennes. looks like only penalties going one way. And we'll see what the call is. Apparently it's going to be 5-on-3 for the last 3 minutes and 28 seconds. No, 2-minute penalty goes up there. 2-minute penalty goes up there. So with 1:28, the Trackers will be hoping to get back to 5-on-5 play. And so the captain, Connor Kindred, discusses the call with the official. And looks like SSAC's going to call a timeout at this point in time. They're going to try to weasel their way back into the game with a 2-man advantage. And so the Trackers are going to have to do their best to pay attention to details. And so Coach DeCare giving some instructions on the bench, telling them to take away the shooting lanes, keep them to the outside. And help prevent any grade A scoring chances. So they're going to come back to the ice. So Brownlee and Ross both go to the penalty box. Assume 2 minutes for roughing or something like that. Face off one by SSAC. SSAC shoots and misses the net. Puck's going to be collected on the near wall. They go cross ice. They work it at the top of the zone. Back to the far side. Back to the near side. Slap shot off the equipment of Menard. Back to another SSAC player off the stick of a Tracker player, Turner. And it's the Trackers are able to clear the puck down the ice. Don Wheaton collects the puck in their own zone. They come back to the middle of the ice, back to the far side. They're going to work the puck into the Tracker zone, and they stop up at the top of the circles to settle things down. They move it to the middle of the ice. Fake shot, pass down towards the hash marks, back towards the middle of the ice, and back to the top of the circle. Stepping up is Turner. Centering pass is off the net and stays behind the goal line. Loose puck battle now onto the stick of Kindred. Kindred gets it to the blue line and out, and so Don Wheaton will have to regroup and recollect their thoughts as they make their way back up the ice from their own blue line. They gather the blue line of the Trackers easily. They're going to set up puck towards the net. Saved by Hatton. Hatton can't put a glove down on it. Don Wheaton controls down below the goal line. They get it to the point, and they're going to look to go cross ice. Stepping up is Turner. Turner's looking to clear that puck, and Tyler Turner keeping the puck down low. They move it back to the point man. Point man can't handle it cleanly. Don Wheaton's pulled their goaltender now, and so puck bounces to the front of the net. The Don Wheaton player has to be careful as he collects it that it doesn't bounce off him and in, and he makes his way all the way up the ice, and he moves it to the middle. It sits in the middle. It's going to be cleared. So 16 seconds left in the 2 penalties to Ross and Brownlee, and Don Wheaton's back below their own goal line setting up. They make their way up the far side. They move it to the middle of the ice. They're going to come to the far side, and Connor Brown's going to try to keep that puck to the board side. Both penalized players are back on the ice. Single man advantage now as the Don Wheaton players have, or the Don Wheaton team has pulled the goaltender, and open net for the Trackers to get it down. Minute 16 left in the period. Puck's loose, and it's into the neutral zone. It's put over to the stick of Nathan Brownlee. Nathan Brownlee steps aside. He's going to bury it into the bottom corner. And so that's a third period goal with the gaping cage. And it's a 3-0 lead for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers. So the Trackers are able to fend off a 5-on-3 power play. And with the netminder pulled out of the SSAC goal, they're able to gain possession of the puck. And Nathan Brownlee puts it to the back of the net. No question. And so, discussion over at the timekeeper's box. They are possibly looking for another puck or another whistle. So they'll bring it back out to center ice. Curtis Lee take the face-off draw. Puck's into Don Wheaton skates. It's going to be pushed forward. Don Wheaton's going to dump it to the blue line of the Trackers, and Kindred sweeps it across the blue line. Lang tries to move it to the middle. It's going to bounce to Lee. Lee has the puck. He's looking to give it to Kimmy. Kimmy shoots. It's off the glass and goes wide. Lang's going to put that puck against the boards. It's going to roll towards Turner, and now Don Wheaton's going to make their way up. And Kindred with a good stick, and it's a good save by Landon Hatton as he stretches out the pad. It's going to be cleared to the boards, and Kimmy will put that down the ice with 37 seconds left. The netminder's going to have to stop this one. Don Wheaton netminder moves it up to the far side, up through the neutral zone. That one's going to be on the stick of Connor Kindred. He's going to chip it up into the air. It's going to be played down to the ice, and glove pass is going to be the call. So 22.7 seconds left. 3-0 is the lead, and it is a certain victory for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers, who are going to go 2-0-1 on the 3-game road trip. London plays the puck forward, and that puck's going to go across ice off the netminder from his own player, and now it's Rule looking for the puck down into the corner. Don Wheaton will circle back and go to the far side. Here comes London to try to smear the player out. He trips the player up on the way by, and if the Trackers ever touch the puck again, there'll be a penalty against London. And so .00 goes on the boards, the siren goes, and London might get another 2 minutes added to the score sheet, or he might not. And so it's your NEBC and Yukon Trackers victorious after 3 periods, 3-0 against the Southside Athletic Club, Don Wheaton Chevrolet. And so successful road trip for the first one of 2019, getting 5 out of a possible 6 points. And so your NEBC and Yukon Trackers will be making their way to their dressing room and getting changed and hopping on the bus and coming on home. And so they're making their way up the center ice. So Landon Hatton starts 2 games on the weekend, gets 2 shutouts. Good job, Landon Hatton. And good job, Tracker players. Next games for the Trackers will be home games, tentatively scheduled for Friday and Sunday of this coming week. So till next time, for my cameraman who's on vacation, I'm Todd Lang. Keep your heads up, sticks on the ice. Thanks for joining me on YouTube this afternoon, folks.